gonna stay this way, hand throttle. That way I can just put it on cruise and drink some booze. What's going on, everyone? So today I'm going to show you guys how to do a pulley swap on a Murray. They're a little different than some of the Craftsmans and Pullens and such because they have metal that will interfere with the pulley. I'll show you that. You can see in there, I spray painted it white around the edges just so I can see where the pulley's going to hit. I grab the pulley so you can see what I mean. So that pulley will not slide all the way up because of the metal. So I'm going to notch this out a little bit with a whiz wheel. If you got a plasma cutter, you can use that. Maybe an air body saw might work also. So let's get her done. So one thing, guys, before you start, make sure you use one of these face shields. You know, eyeglass wear. You know, safety glasses is good, but it doesn't protect the rest of your face, and it really doesn't protect you as much as a face shield will. So, especially you younger guys just getting into it, I want you guys to learn how to do it the safe and proper way because, you know, everybody can say, oh, well, you don't need gloves, you don't need that safety equipment. But when it's too late, you'll wish you had it on. So, I've seen these whiz wheels come apart and stick 1/4 inch, 3/4 inch through walls. So, I mean, when these come apart, they're dangerous. So, make sure you wear your safety stuff. I just want to make sure you younger kids who watch my videos, I know you guys are just learning, so I want to make sure you're safe. So, as you can see, I just cut off the half there. Down this, there's already a flat line for it, and I'm going to just notch it up here, probably a little bit behind this nut right there, just so I have enough to get my fingers around if I need to put the pulley or put the belt on, if I'm in a trail or such, if it pops off, breaks, whatever. And just like I said, make sure this is sanded and, you know, you use a file, try to clean it up so you don't get cut. So let's cut the other side and get this belt sized up so I can go to a Tractor Supply and get me a new belt and be ready for this weekend. All right, so the metal's all cut out. We should be good with the pulley. I'm going to try to set it on the shaft and see if it fits. It clears the metal. Bingo. So now we're good. You'll also need a key for the keyway on here. On the factory pulley, it has a built-in one. So with the aftermarket ones, you got to get a key. I'll leave a description and a link for everything that you're going to need for the swap. This is a 6-inch Phoenix pulley. I order it right from them because Tractor Supply is usually limited what pulleys they have. And this is the same place they get them from. And you know, they ship them 2 days. They get here pretty quick. And the price is about the same at Tractor Supply. So I'll leave a link to their pulleys and stuff. So you'll have that. Next, we got to do the belt and see what the length is. I'm going to show you the easiest way to do it. Works for me all the time. I use this method, you know, several times a month, you know, setting up mowers for people. So I have a 6-inch pulley here, 5-inch down there. And the reason I use the 5 on here, normally I like 4s to keep a little bit of speed. But with these Murrays, you know how the shifter is, the belt tends to rub. So I put a 5-inch, and I'm not trying to make this a speed demon. It actually did about 13 miles per hour with the 22-inch tires, maybe a little more. You know, I never really checked it. I was never really worried about this one because this is what I call my booze cruiser. You know, I just cruise with this. I'm not going to put a gas pedal on it or nothing. It's just a cruiser. So we'll set up the belt and I'll show you how I measure this. Alright guys, so this is what I use to check the belt length. Old belt that's cut, and I'm telling you, this is the most accurate, the simplest way. You know, I see people doing mathematics and guessing and, you know, making multiple trips to the store. I'm going to show you the easy way. So we're just going to take this belt, I'm going to route it through. I'm going to use a paint marker to make a mark where the belt overlaps and ends. And then we're going to pull our tape measure and we're going to get length from there. Okay, and also I want to let you know I have the clutch pushed down. Like if you push your foot all the way forward with the lock on. So, and that's how you're going to pull your measurement. So just make sure your pulleys are, you know, lined up pretty good, because that will play a little bit of effect with your length. Make sure it's around your clutch and you know exactly how it's going to sit when you got the clutch pedal in. You just want to try to pull it as tight as you can and get it, you know, lined up pretty good. That way you got a very accurate, you know, measurement. All right, some guys like the ladies on the ground and try to measure them. I'm telling you, that's the most, that way is going to get you inaccurate. What you want to do is just take your measuring tape at the end of where the cut of the belt is. Now the other end's where I lapped it over and I made the mark. So you're just going to pull it tight. And when I tell you this is the most accurate, I do belts at work that are 600 inches long, you know, on a regular basis. The conveyor belts that have V-belts, they break, you know, and you don't know the length. This is the best way to find the length. I've never been wrong when I do it this way. And believe me, it sucks when you're at work routing these things through it and you're wrong on the measurement, because now you got to take that belt all the way off. Okay, so we came up with 94. Actually, it's a tad bit shorter. It's like 93 3/4, but we'll call it 94. Now that's with the clutch in. So what you're going to do is add 1 inch for the clutch pushed in. And the belt might be a little tight at first, but it's going to break itself in. And then, so just remember, when you first put it on, you might not have a great clutch. It might want to still kind of roll forward. But that's okay. You want that belt tight, because once you get in muck and water, this is going to stretch and break itself in. Then you'll be fine. And then when you release it, your belt's going to be nice and tight, and you're going to have a lot of, you know, bite. All right, everyone, I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope this helps somebody out. Any questions or comments, drop them in the, you know, bottom. I'll leave the links for everything that I use, you know, to set this up. Yeah, you know, so I'll let you know what the top speed of this is too. This weekend we're going on a long cruise, so, you know, this thing's going to get a 20-mile cruise at least. So I'll do the top speed of what a 6-inch and a 5-inch on a governed, you know, 13 horse I think this motor is. So, and like I said, I don't want this thing to be a speed demon. This is just my cruiser, you know. I like riding this thing. It's like my Cadillac. So, and it goes through a lot of stuff. You know, I'm not going to lock the rear. It's going to stay this way, hand throttle. That way I can just put it on cruise and drink some booze. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.